Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The Philadelphia Eagles have acquired Saquon Barkley. Oh my God. Where do we start, man? Now look, I want to first say this. I am not afraid of the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. They are not a team to fear. They're a team that likes to collect players and collect superstars and grab the best of the best, but they never go anywhere with the best of the best. They always fall short. And their downfall this year has not been talked about enough. We've been talking about the Chiefs more than we have been talking about the Eagles, and that is a question mark that I have no answer for, okay? Now look, man, let's start with the Eagles. That's the breaking news during the free agency. We also have more breaking news, but I'll get to that on a later note. First, let's start with these dirty birds, man. I ain't talking about the Falcons. These are real dirty birds. They disgust me. Man, oh man, bro. Philadelphia Eagles have acquired Saquon Barkley, signed a 3-year, $37.75 million contract with $25.5 million fully guaranteed at signing. Man, oh man, Saquon Barkley joined the Eagles after coming from the Giants. Man, oh man, the loyalty just does not exist nowadays. I blame Kevin Durant, but that's neither here or there. I like Saquon Barkley in that Eagles offense, but they're losing guys. Obviously, they don't have one of the best centers in the league to ever play, Jason Kelce. He has retired. So that line is not going to be the same. That tush push is not going to be the same. I doubt they do it. I doubt they bring it out as much as they did last year. I think coming into a new season, they'll just try to run away with the tush push and leave it alone in the past. I think Saquon Barkley is going to get most of the touches. How is A.J. Brown going to feel about that? I don't know. We know how A.J. Brown gets when he doesn't have the ball in his hands and he's not getting no targets. This dude literally turns into a freaking crybaby, bro, on the field. Man, oh man, they haven't been talking about A.J. Brown's temper tantrum like they did Odell Beckham. I don't know why he gets a pass, but it's uncalled for, man. You are a grown man crying about not getting the ball in your hands. I don't understand it. Yes, he's one of the top receivers in this game, top 10, I want to say. But boy, oh boy, if I'm Jalen Hurts, me personally, I'm not having it. Now, Saquon Barkley is going to be dynamic in his run game. I'm just not sure how he's going to fit. All right, we all know superstars have egos. Superstars want the ball in their hands. Saquon Barkley has been carrying the Giants since he got there. His role is definitely going to be decreased. I don't know if he likes that. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But we all know his role is going to be decreased with all the weapons that the Eagles got. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. They also picked up Devontae Parker on a 1-year deal, which is pretty nice. Man, oh man, bro. They got some pieces, man. They re-signed Brandon Graham. They also re-signed their former player that he used to have when he went to the Super Bowl, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, which is a major thing in my eyes. He signed a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. This Eagle team is trying to build a goddamn Avengers. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm a Commander fan, a former Washington football team fan, a former Washington Redskin fan. These Eagles have been getting away with this bull for way too long. But guess what? I'm not worried about it. We're going to get to my team in a little bit. Overall, I want to give the Philadelphia Eagles a B on these signings that they had. They got Jake Elliott. He agreed to a 4-year, $24 million extension. They picked up the edge rusher Bryce Huff, who came from the Jets. Dude's a monster. 17 games played, 23 tackles, 13 solo tackles, 10 assists, and he has 10 sacks of the season. That is man, oh man, that's a good pickup for the Eagles. I would say that. Moving on to a team that I love dearly, my Washington Commanders. I'm going to go down the list of the guys we picked up in free agency. Marcus Mariota signed a 1-year, $6 million contract worth up to $10 million. I like this, especially with us losing Jacoby Brissett. This is a good pickup in my eyes. He obviously came from the Eagles. He was a backup for Jalen Hurts. Marcus Mariota can still play football, all right? We got running back Austin Eckler. Yeah, he's on a downhill, but still a dominant pickup. We lost my boy Big Gib, Antonio Gibson. So signing Austin Eckler is very, very nice. We signed him to a 2-year deal worth up to $11.43 million. Received a $3 million signing bonus and $4.82 million in year 1 of the contract. That's a nice deal for Austin Eckler. Hopefully he can bounce back a little bit into his prime, tap into his prime just a little bit when needed. But The majority of the rushes, the majority of the touches are going to go to BR. Brian Robinson, that man is a freak of nature. He's going to prove to everybody, mark my words, he's going to prove to everybody that he's a top 5 running back in this league. I wouldn't be surprised if he have a better year than Saquon Barkley, or close to a year. Zach Ertz, welcome to Commanders, my boy. A former Eagle, as well as Marcus Mariota, joins the Commanders. He signed a 1-year deal worth of the $5 million. We stacking the chips right now. I like where we going. We also got a guard from the Chiefs named Nick Allegretti. Signed a 3-year, $16 million deal. Now, I tried looking his stats up last year, but he didn't play, so there was no stats found. We also signed Tyler Bidias from the Cowgirls. He signed a 3-year, $30 million contract. I like this pickup. We beefing up our line. Probably not the best player to get, but we had to go get somebody. Sam Howell cannot get, well, that's if Sam Howell is playing for my Commanders, or should I say starting for my Commanders next year. More than likely, no, but who knows? It's always a chance, man. Regardless, we don't want our quarterback, whoever's gonna be our quarterback, we don't want our quarterback getting sacked 60 plus goddamn times. That's just uncalled for. No quarterback can succeed while getting hit in the freaking chin 60 plus times. It's just unfair. We got Dorrance Armstrong, also a Cowgirl player. He signed a 3-year deal worth up to $45 million. That is definitely nice. I do like that pickup, especially with us losing Chase Young and losing Montez Sweat, who led the Bears in my Commanders in sacks. That just means we're not getting no pressure on no quarterbacks. If someone that left our team, I believe in week 6, to go to another team and still lead our team in sacks, that is embarrassing. I don't want to see that ever happen again next season, bro. Picked up another edge rusher, Talene Farrell, signed a 1-year, $3.75 million deal. I like that. We got a lot of pickups as far as the edge rusher goes. We got linebacker, Frankie Love. I checked out Frankie Love's stats, and I will say, I love this move by my Commanders. I looked at his stats, 17 games played, 113 total tackles, 54 solos, 59 assists, and 5.5 sacks. I love that. But we're not stopping there. My Commanders also picked up B-Wag. Bobby Wagner from the freaking Seahawks. I love this pickup. And I know what y'all gonna say. All y'all haters out there. Oh, Juan. Bobby Wagner, he's old, he's washed. Bro, y'all gotta stop. Every time a player gets on my Commanders, they're washed. Why they always gotta be washed when they come to my Commanders? Yes, they're not in their prime, but to go to the lengths of wash is insane to me. Bobby Wagner is still a great player with great experience, and just be that leader that my Commanders defense needs. He signed a 1-year deal with up to $8.5 million. That's not a bad pick if you ask me. Moving on to the Giants. Giants picked up Drew Lock, Devin Singletary. I do like that pickup. Obviously, you cannot fill Saquon Barkley's shoes. Saquon Barkley is the top 5 running back. It's going to be tough to do, but Devin Singletary is not a bad pickup at all. They got wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie signed on a free agent deal. Jermaine Ellimore signed on a 2-year, $14 million deal. Offensive guard John Renuya signed on a free agent deal. And they got edge rusher Brian Burns. Me personally, the Giants, I think they could have did a lot more, but I'm not mad what they got. I'm gonna give their grade a C-. I gave the Seagulls a B, and I'm giving my Commanders a B as well. I think my Commanders and the Eagles made the right moves to put our team ahead. Now, we have one more team remaining, and that team goes by the Dallas Cowgirls. Should we even mention them? I have no idea what's going on in that front office. I have no idea what Jerry Jones is doing. Maybe he's still pissed after the ass whooping that they received versus the Packers. I don't know. They are not doing nothing at all to better their team. They lost Stephon Gilmore. Hopefully, maybe he could probably come to my Commanders. We got to get a DB to replace Kendall Fuller, one of the most valuable, underrated DBs in this league, in my opinion. Cowboys, y'all cooked. Y'all are done. Moving on to another big signing, the Baltimore Ravens, who lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship, acquired Derrick Henry. He agreed on a 2-year, $16 million contract that has a max value of $20 million and includes $9 million guaranteed. Very, very nice pickup by the Baltimore Ravens. They need a a dynamic running back that they can rely on. Obviously, you can count Lamar Jackson as a running back. He runs the ball magnificently, immaculately, just like Derrick Henry can, but Derrick Henry possesses another type of strength, another type of barrier that you gotta penetrate before tackling him, man. This dude, Derrick Henry, is a freak of nature. And by the Baltimore Ravens getting Derrick Henry, they mean business. I like this pickup by the Baltimore Ravens. This reminds me of, I love this pickup. I think the Ravens running back duo, Justin Hill, he's underrated. I think he's gonna erupt next year behind Derrick Henry. I really do, man. Derrick Henry, he's gonna wear down that defense. Justin Hill is fast as lightning. He's gonna break through, get some major yards here and there, and he's gonna have one of his best seasons so far as a Raven, in my opinion. Moving on to the Houston Texans. They got Joe Mixon in the trade with the Cincinnati Bengals in exchange for a 7th round pick. That's a steal if you ask me. Joe Mixon is a elite running back. He can break tackles, go for big yardage. That is a good back to have behind CJ Stroud, man. This is one of the best pickups by the Houston Texans. Edge rusher, Danielle Hunter, signed a 2-year, $49 million deal that has a max value of $51 million. Major pickup from the Houston Texans. They need somebody to get at that quarterback, beef up their defense, and they're doing just that, bro. Green Bay Packers, we're going to touch on them real quick. Josh Jacobs signing a 4-year, $48 million deal. That includes $12.5 million signing bonus and a total of $14.8 million in year 1. Woo-wee! Josh Jacobs is an elite back in his league. Didn't have the best season so far, but him paired up with Jordan Love, Romeo Dobbins, Christian Watson, them boys is nice. Now, holy smokes. This right here is a major deal for Kirk Cousins. Coming off of Achilles injury, Kirk Cousins has agreed to sign a 4-year, $100 million contract that includes $50 million in signing bonuses. Cousins receives $100 million guaranteed, including $90 million in 2024 and 25, and another $10 million in 26. This is big. I can't believe Kirk Cousins was able to finesse his way into the bank. They opened a door for Kirk Cousins and said, take all you want. And he sure enough did, bro. $100 million, 4-year, $90 million in 2024-2025 season alone. Damn near $100 million in one single year. Kirk Cousins, as a Washington Commander fan, you have my respects. I don't know how you did it. Maybe it was the chains, maybe it was the grills. I don't know, bro, but you finessed the hell out the bag, and I gotta commend you for that. This is gonna be the last team we talk about. It's a lot of teams here. Last but not least, Pittsburgh Steelers. Quarterback Russell Wilson plans to sign to the Steelers when a new year begins. If you're a Steelers fan, you can't be mad at this. The Broncos are giving this guy $85 million, and he doesn't play for the Broncos. The Steelers stole Russell Wilson, got him for some toenails and batteries. Russell Wilson will be playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not too sure what he's going to do. I don't think he's the same guy like he used to be. I don't think he's going to return to the same guy that he needs to be to put the Pittsburgh Steelers over the hump. They got rid of Dante Johnson, but they still have George Pickens. They picked up Patrick Queen from the Ravens. He agreed on a 3-year, $41 million deal, so that defense is getting buffed. TJ Watt coming back off his injury. He's going to be dominant still. The Pittsburgh Steelers are making some sneaky moves, but the Russell Wilson signing, it doesn't shake the world. Yeah, he's a big name, but that player is not the same player that he used to be, man. And I don't think he's going to return under Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I just don't. Will he be good? Hopefully. But man, oh man, I seriously doubt it. That's it for the signings. I'll be back for more if there's any big signings. The draft is approaching, so I'm excited for that. My Commanders have the 2nd pick in the draft. Caleb Williams, it's time to come home, coach. That's all I'm going to say, man. Hopefully I enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to your boy. We out here, man.